There it is. Let's have your tickets. Get on the ride. Hometown News.
It's another Wednesday.
Yeah.
11 p.m., a juvenile nuisance complaint was received from Ceylon, Minnesota. The complainant said 45,000 kids were drinking at the street dance.
45,000 kids?
I think the town has a population of 300. Although he admitted he might be a couple thousand off. The complainant also said 16 to 18-year-olds were allegedly drinking and being pricks.
Everyone's aware.
Well, that's what they do at that age.
Somebody's not having any fun at the street dance.
45,000 of them. Bring the tear gas.
They're just staring out of their window watching.
Yeah, remembering when he used to get down like that. Crookston Daily Times, an Erskine resident, called police after finding a carton of eggs on their porch with a threatening message written on it. According to police, someone had written the words, "This is your last warning," in black letters on the egg carton.
What does it mean?
Well, it's hard to say. Who knows what's going on in that Erskine resident's life? Although,
like The Godfather?
Well, put yourself in the person who left the threat.
Oh, yes.
And you can't find a piece of paper. You have to write it on a carton of eggs. You feel like the message is going to get lost somewhere, but...
The Hutchinson leader, Hutchinson, Minnesota, police received a report about a suicidal woman on the phone with the Internal Revenue Service.
Oh, yeah.
Police contacted the woman who said she is not suicidal. She had only told the IRS employee that just talking to them makes her want to kill herself.
Okay, so the IRS employee knew that. They knew that. They were just trying to create trouble for her. See, you wonder how you get a reputation of, would you use the word pricks? You wonder how you get that reputation? By doubling down. You know people on the other end are A, not going to be happy to talk to you. B, they're going to be combative and they're going to say things like, "Oh, talking to you makes me want to kill myself." And then they call in a suicide report. "Oh, I'm just doing my job."
Although, what if they didn't and that happened?
Then there goes one taxpayer.
Damn it.
Trying to save each, and they need us. How else are they going to come up with $1 billion surplus every year in this state? In the Grand Rapids Herald, officers were called by a Grand Rapids resident who spotted 3 men climbing over a fence and carrying fir trees away from Bloomer's Garden Center late Sunday night. The intruders had smashed a security camera, but left a trail of pine needles, which led officers to their van parked on Southwest 5th Avenue. One of the thieves was caught after attempting to run off, and the other 2 were found hiding in the bushes outside Bloomer's. I love this. This is small-town police chief right here and reporting, too. The story ends with, Police Chief Johnson said they'll be spending their festive season thinking of the consequences of their actions.
Oh, sure. Mm-hmm. But they smelled good in jail.
Yeah.
This is from the Ozaukee County News. A cell phone caller reported to police that women were exposing themselves inside a school bus she was following.
What?
An officer stopped the school bus, probably happily. The driver said that the passengers were returning from Australian Thunder Down Under.
God.
Oh, my God. It's so much fun. I saw them at Mystic.
What paper is this from?
This is from the Ozaukee County News.
Over by Milwaukee.
A show featuring scantily clad, chiseled, featured young men strolling about the stage.
I just auditioned, so I'm waiting to hear back.
You're not from Australia.
I'm going to check my email again.
The women were denied exposing themselves.
I did a radio promotion at one of those. I thought, okay, I'll go down and do it at one of our local casinos. And I got up and said, "Here come the greased up boys." And they come out. Women, guys could not behave like that in
it's just a big party.
Gentlemen's club. We'd get thrown out the moment we demonstrated any of that behavior.
Yeah.
But I kind of feared for the guys. I was like, somebody's going to get something ripped off here.
Well, I think it's everything's tearaway. They
not everything,
it to be.
Terry. Not everything's tearaway. Some of that stuff, it's not supposed to come off. All right. There's your hometown news, gang. Thank you so much for checking out our highlight reel. To hear more of what probably should have been left on the cutting room floor, head to 92kqrs.com, hover over the On Demand tab, and click Zepp and Terry.